The cloak was introduced to the game. It wasn't right at the start, but it was in Payday 1 and wasn't in Payday 2 to start with. It was introduced because of popular demand and because it's a really cool enemy. And one of his lines specifically says, "Go to the forums and cry" or something. And he's got loads of lines like that. So, again, this game does not take itself seriously. Knock knock, says the beast. I wonder where he gets this from. Old Bane. Let's see if we can find some more gauge packages. Poke these files. They must die. Those SWATs are annoying me. I mean those clones, sorry. Look, 235 seconds. That's going to take a long time, and it's probably going to jam within that time. Meaning I will have to... Well, I've got the drill bit with me, but I'll have to go and get another one. I guarantee it. Sod's law. Where are all the SWATs? Oh, there's one. Come on, I selected hard. The AI will frequently get in your way when you're trying to snipe someone. Oh! Grenade! Usually the grenades don't kill very many people, they just sort of knock people's hats off, look. Just the job though. Yeah. What is it actually drilling into? Never understood that. The drills that you put on the doors, let's just find... I'm sure there's another door around here that you can put a drill on. There'll be somewhere. But they don't seem to drill anything in particular, they just sort of drill a hole in the door. Which is a bit strange. Ah! Take this! Stupid files. Don't even know what those files are. Gauge packages? None. I don't really need the gauge packages anymore as such because I've unlocked all of them, so unlocking them again would just give me the same mods duplicated. But they're just fun to find. Nice little treasure hunt to get some freebies. Weapon mod system I'll show you later. Basically you can stick scopes and other magazines and stocks and things on your weapons. It's a bit like Blacklight in that regard, not quite as in depth, but it's pretty close and it's pretty cool. And I've always liked Blacklight's weapon creation system, so it's very welcome. In fact, I've always liked customization in games in general. The fact that you can customize your mask and stuff in this is very welcome indeed, and actually with mods you can customize what your suit looks like, what your armor looks like, everything. It's great. Speaking of which, you notice I have leather gloves when you're supposed to be wearing blue surgical gloves, and that's because I installed the mod. Yep, I've got a spare part, it's fine. There's a character in this called John Wick, which you may recognise from the film John Wick. Yeah, it's a weird partnership offer or something. There's a deal going on between the makers of John Wick, starring Keanu Reeves, and Overkill Software, who made this. And for some reason John Wick is a character in... Oh god, look, there's a bulldozer! Right, bye. I'm not standing out there while there's a bulldozer. In fact, I'll try and get a good look at it. Away you go. Yep, there it is. Oh, there's two! There's two of them! God damn it! Hopefully you got a good look at that. I've got a good eye full of the bulldozer. Essentially, it is a EOD suit clad behemoth of a SWAT unit. And the only way to kill it is to continually shoot it in the face until both the steel plate on its visor and its visor are down. Which means I need my revolver. Revolver's the best for this, I think, unless you've got a sniper rifle. So you keep shooting it, take out its visor, and then eventually kill it dead. Of course, new players aren't really going to be aware of that, so they're going to get downed by bulldozers an awful lot, and even experienced players are going to get killed by bulldozers a fair amount. Now, the problem is the AI is no good at dealing with bulldozers, so usually if you get downed, the other AIs will get downed as well. Come on, down you go. There we go. Apparently it's possible to kill a bulldozer with a knife, but I'm not really sure how you would do that. Oh, I only had to fix it once. Oh yes, that is lucky. You'll see at the bottom right how many lives I've got left, quote unquote, amongst my health meter, which is underneath my name. And once all those lives are depleted, I go straight into custody rather than waiting on the floor. But these lives can be restored by using a doctor's bag, which is over there. Come on, Vault, get open. I know. It's like my tutor at college. Loves a bit of suspense. Okay. Yes, I have, because I've done this heist before. Right, let's place the drill on the door. See where it drills exactly. Yeah, look, what is it? What is it drilling? It's just drilling a bit of metal. Well, anyway, I don't actually need to use the drill because I've got the keys. You have to just keep trying the keys until they open the door, which kind of makes sense because you have got a lot of keys. Yay, there we go, that's one door. Let's try another key. I'm not going to bother with the drill, shut up. You can also put C4 on the door. I don't generally bring C4 with me though, it seems a bit pointless. Usually because I'm playing either on my own or with one other person. And we generally tend to bring ammo and doctor's bags because they are more useful. Whereas C4 is only really good for opening doors and things. I suppose it'd be useful for the transport heists, which I'll probably do in the future. Come on. Look at all that money in there. You can also, when I did the bus stop earlier, when I was in the pre-planning stage, you can use that to also get thermite, which will go through the floor like the First World Bank in Payday the Heist. If you have played that. Right, let's go and get the bus. Let's go and call the bus. Normally you would just stick your hand out and hope that it stops next to you, and sometimes it doesn't, and then you get frustrated and oh my god, that's a lot of SWATs. Ooh! My screen has gone grey, that means I'm out of lives. Help me. Fun fact actually, the voice actor The voice actor for Wolf, the character that I'm playing as, has damaged his throat. Reason being, Wolf tends to scream a lot. Right. Wait for it, wait for it. Bang! Might as well drop off the bag that I've got while I'm here. I'm going to put an ammo bag into the vault as well. There you go. A lot of this game is picking up bags and throwing them again. And I will demonstrate that shortly when I've got a load of money bags to transfer. Bang! The grenade's just exploded right in front of you. How are you still alive? Dum-de-dum. Bang. Right, come on. Let's hope I can survive. Oh god. No, I'm not going out there yet. Oh god. Are there any SWATs here? Nope, I can use the doctor's bag freely, hopefully. Come on. Come on. Right. Better. And I've got infinite ammo for a short while. Oh no, I haven't. I've just missed it. Oh well. If I ever need it, I'll put another ammo bag down and that'll be fine. Right, go and grab some more ammo. In this very small bag. Right, and now comes the painful process of bagging all the money and throwing it over there and hoping the police don't pick it up and run away with it. Sorry, the clones don't pick it up and run away with it, because obviously they want some of this cash, don't they? They're after it as well, they just were too late. That's quite amusing actually. Imagine if they're not actually trying to protect the bank, they're trying to rob it as well. That'd be funny. There are a load of deposit boxes there, no way am I going through all them. Tedious enough as they are. Right, I'll take this lot to start with. Could wait until the assault's over. Phase fade, that means they're going soon. They're off home in a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw them to the top of the stairs. Usually if you had more than one person would be taking money bags individually to the drop-off. And then the other person would be doing what I'm doing now. But since I'm on my own, I have to do it this way. I don't have to do it this way, but taking them all individually is really flipping tedious. This is a better way to do it, I think. It's a little bit more risky, because again, there's the risk of the clones stealing all your money. But risk-reward, risk it for a biscuit, etc. And yes, it is etc., not etc., like a lot of people say. Give me some money. Also, might as well point this out while I'm here. Hopefully nobody will come along and nick all my money. Mod to change all the money to pounds. It's really cool. Worth having if you are English. Unfortunately, money's still measured in dollars. But I don't think there's anything anybody can do about that. Apart from overkill themselves. And they're not going to do that because it's set in the US. And they're not going to change the White House out from the Houses of Parliament, are they? That will... Setting for Payday 3, everybody. With different characters. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I've always wanted a Fallout London, so maybe Payday London. Or even better, Payday Yorkshire. No, actually, that'd be bad. Payday Manchester, there you go. Get him back for being Mancunian, or whatever. War of the Roses reference, everybody. Not the game, the actual War of the Roses. That basically confirmed that Yorkshire's better than Lancashire. Interestingly, one of the characters in this game is from Yorkshire. From Sheffield specifically, I think, called Hoxton. Which is odd because Hoxton's in London. And Hoxton is cool, Joe plays as Hoxton. Voiced by a man called Pete Gold. You can look him up on Twitter. He wasn't in this game originally either, he was in Payday 1, but he wasn't originally in this, and he was added because the fans wanted to see him, myself included. He was originally replaced by a character called Houston, who's really boring. He's like generico action hero bloke. Right. We're doing pretty well. We only actually need 4 bags. But, I mean, come on. All or nothing. Never let it be said I'm not a man of style. You may be wondering why I've not picked up any gold bags. The reason for that is I'm moving the gold last, because it's a lot slower, you can't throw it quite as far. And I'd rather have all the money and no gold than a bit of gold and no money. Oh, goodness. Ugh. They don't actually attempt to protect the money while it's on the table. They don't like bag it up and try and move it somewhere safe. They'll just stand there and well, I don't know. They're a bit stupid in that regard. In fact, they're a bit stupid in general. Look, what is Clover doing? You don't have to follow me so closely, woman. There we go. Right, throw him over to the stairs. Do it quickly. You notice I can throw these money bags particularly far. It's like having a money cannon. For those about to rob, fire! I missed. Look at this chump. Not chupacabra, I don't know what I was trying to say there. Hup! 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 Hey, chains catch. Oh no, don't catch. Never mind. Bang, 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 bang. Bang. Whee! There goes his helmet. Stupid clones. Yeah, they will keep coming infinitely. I'm sure that this is more police than exist in the world coming to get me and my gang. They must be spending a lot of money on these tasers. Except they're not, because they've got replicators as well. That's all 4 bags, isn't it, over there? You can see at the top right, there's some like little stats. These come from a mod called Hoxhood. And I can tell you that there are 29 enemies on the map. I have 0 hostages, which isn't a good thing, but I mean, it doesn't really matter at this stage. There are 8 bags of loot, and there are 2 gauge packages left. Here's a fun fact. Well, fact, quote unquote. I don't know whether it's actually canon or anything. Well, it probably isn't canon, thinking about it. The escape driver frequently dies and comes back in missions. Like, there'll be several heists that take place over multiple days, and the escape driver might die during an escape and then come back the next day to get you out of another location. Which is hilarious. So none of the protagonists in this game are able to die. Oh. And he's also not in his van. Stupid Twitch. That's the name of the escape driver, he's called Twitch. Poke yeah. Oh, that worked. Let's hope he doesn't get killed now. I don't know whether it's possible to get multiple clones to handcuff themselves. Right, so I've just got 4 bags of gold left now. What's that guy doing on the wall? Get lost. Yeah, the clones are able to climb the walls like Spider-Man, literally. They can just climb up anything. Which adds to the theory that they are indeed clones and they have been imbued with special Spider-Man powers to be able to scale walls with no effort. I'm not kidding, by the way. They're not. They've not got ropes or anything that they climb up. They literally just climb up the wall, and it can be a completely flat wall that no human could ever climb up. They also frequently jump through windows. This game is a lot of fun and it's very funny to play. It's a shame John Wick's here, because then I could disregard him if he was here, but unfortunately he's not. Stupid John Wick. Who even is John Wick? I'm gonna get that film on DVD at some point when it's out. Not Blu-ray, because I don't own a Blu-ray device. Get away from the bags, you naughty clones. Get lost. Poke. Cover me! Occasionally the clones will say, "Who are these guys?" Considering that we have been, like, caught many times doing heists and managed to get out of most of them. I mean, it should be pretty clear who we are. Unless they're fresh clones and they don't know anything about the Payday gang. It's such a weird game when you think about it. A clockwork Payday. Can't imagine that. Oh. What were they doing? Were they just waiting till everybody was in sync before firing upon us? Synchronized shooting. I've run out of grenades. Forget that then. It's alright, I'm nearly done. 138 clones downed. Hup. And hup. Yeah, the AIs can't carry bags. They only know how to do one thing, and that is shoot clones. Out the door. I wonder where they got this bus from. It's not a first Transpennine Express bus, that's for sure, because they only have one door. Although they have been making new buses in Yorkshire. Don't know when they're coming out, particularly, but they've got 3 doors and it's amazing. Come on. Hup. I wish I could show you a cloaker, but none have shown up. Yep, there was a taser with the same head as the last one. Maybe they're all like animatronics, like the Autons from Doctor Who. Dum dum. Always believe in your soul. God, that sounds tedious. And them two are just protecting the bus. They seem to recover pretty well from being tased. And there we go. That's all the bags. Just check how much I get in my payday. £415,000. Hooray! Found a couple of packages as well. Bane is very happy. We don't know what Bane looks like. All we know is he's got a pretty scraggly beard and hair very similar to mine, but considerably longer. Alright, dentist. Hooray! 2 more skill points. Excellent. Just what I need. Payday, fellas. Right. And pick a card to get a random item. Hopefully it's not a colour. No, it's a weapons mod. Ergo grip. Don't know what that's for. It's for a Desert Eagle, I assume. Continue to menu. So there we go. Payday 2, the Big Bank Heist. Broken Circus style. Just going to quickly show you crime.net and show you some of the contractors. Bane, there's Bane. That's all. That's the most we ever see of him. Yeah. Vlad is the... well... the Russian mobster who also runs a bakery. Hector, who seems to have a bit of a tussle with some chuckleheads called the Mendozas. Which is kind of funny. I just imagine that it's something dead petty, like they have the radio on too loud or something, and Hector's not happy about it. The elephant, who is the lowest of the low when it comes to society, is scraping the bottom of humanity's barrel. We'll find out why later on. Gage, who is the weapons man, and sits in a wheelchair and pretends to be a hobo. And then you've got the dentist, who we don't really know much about, but there is a web series episode on him. Apparently he knows a lot about Dallas, who is the mastermind of the Payday gang. In fact, there you go. There's Dallas. Looks a bit like George Clooney in Pick a Film, where he's got a bit of a stubble. That could be any number of them. Wolf is... oh, poor guy. There's Chains. There's Hoxton. Looks a bit like David Tennant, actually, the actor who plays him. He's called Josh Lynn or something.
Look at this. I'm rich. It's payday, fellas.
John Wick. Stupid John Wick. Look at him. Flipping hell, what's he doing? Crazy man. Look at me, I can hold 2 guns at once. There's Houston, boring old Houston. How come he's got 2 pages and the rest of them only have 1? And then there's Clover. You what? Anyway, Payday 2, everybody. One of my favourite things about this game is the fact that the developers have put so much effort into it, and it's clear when you play it and when you look at all the small paraphernalia around it. Anyway, that's me done. So, next time you'll be able to see some Payday 1 videos, potentially, if I get Joe's footage, which is, well, it's partially likely. So I'll see you next time. Cheerio.